It's time for the rundown. Tune in as Amelia and Lori amuse you with their guilty pleasures, share the unsung promo hero of the week, and help decipher all those impossible text acronyms.
Hello and welcome to episode 65 of The Rundown. I'm one of your hosts, Amelia Madl from Promo Corner, and joining me is, of course, the lovely and talented and beautiful and all those things, Miss Lori Bolton of the Rundown.
I am Rundown. Totally too. Little jet lagged.
It's been a day, and we are drinking coffee, we are drinking
bubbles in a
whatever
can.
this is. It's in a can.
Bubbles in a can. It's all we could find. So
okay, so we're gonna take this podcast off.
Yeah.
The trail, the rack, whatever. What do you say? The rails. The rails.
Take it off the rails.
Jesus Christ, we're tired, and
oh my goodness,
I don't even think I have the energy to go into like all the background stuff that's going into my life. But our sponsor, before we get too far,
crazy, is Totally Bamboo. Oh. Yes. So I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take the script from Amelia
because you know it. Tell us.
Totally Bamboo invented the first bamboo cutting board, and they continue to innovate still today. And this is like 25 years ago that they introduced the first bamboo board into the houseware category. And did you know bamboo has a higher tensile strength than steel? It's actually stronger than concrete. Amazing.
I did not. That's crazy. I know crazy. Bamboo. I've seen bamboo.
Yes.
My mom grows bamboo.
Probably not on purpose.
No, on purpose.
Oh,
like she was crafting at some point and doing something, but I did not know
it's so strong.
Yeah.
It's so strong. So bamboo grows about 2 to 4 feet a day. So if you were to plop up a chair, grab an adult beverage, you will see it grow in front of your face. And we harvest our bamboo between age 3 and 4. So if we harvest it before age 3, it is too soft. And if we harvest it after age 4, it's too brittle. So there's that sweet spot. We do grow our own bamboo. We've been growing our own bamboo overseas for 25 years.
Okay.
And bamboo is an eco and sustainable option. And those are two different categories, honestly. One thing that people don't realize is that bamboo is a grass. It's not a wood. So it is in it's in the grass family. So the other thing too is that when it's harvested, the roots remain and it quickly regenerates itself. It has its own irrigation system. We don't use pesticides. It is truly a remarkable and renewable resource. And we made Oprah's List last year in 2022. So we're we're in over 4,000 retail spaces. And then obviously we've got our promo space. But we made Oprah's List, and it was the family tree
cutting board.
Yes, the family tree cutting board. And it's gorgeous.
I don't have one yet.
You don't, Amelia? Do you not really? I'll get one to you.
I have a Kansas State.
I'll order you one tomorrow. I'll get you one tomorrow. So it's gorgeous, and
my family tree would take up such a big cutting board. I don't think they would be able to make it.
No,
it would take them 2.5 years to gather enough bamboo to make my family.
That's amazing that you've got a tree that big, a family tree that big. So Totally Bamboo, yes, as a sponsor, and thank you, David Chen.
Boop, boop. Okay, moving on. So Lori.
We're together. I know. I'm so happy. I'm so happy.
We're gonna be so cheerleader.
It's not that often we get to record in person. So
and we've had some adult beverages together. So
it's very exciting.
Uber excited, and we are at Women's Leadership. You probably can hear some music in the background. You'll probably hear some ladies chatting. We are literally like 2 steps away from registration. I just got my badge brought to me, special delivery.
Yes,
thank you, Kathleen. Boop, boop.
Thank you. Yeah, it's going to be really cool. 150 women-ish.
Sold out
with like 30 on the wait list. I'm honored. I was asked to speak. So I'll be speaking tomorrow, and nothing like speaking to not only your industry, but also peers. doing this 24 years. And
Yeah.
some of these ladies I've known for that long. And then I heard through the grapevine that 50% of the women attending are first timers.
Yeah. So
That's amazing.
I was on the women's work group, and
Yeah.
I did it last year as well. But this year we were very actively seeking new industry folks,
Amazing.
as well as people that maybe hadn't attended. And we
Yeah.
kind of attacked the industry to make sure it was more known than the normal, like, hey, I go every year
Yes,
type of
yes,
thing.
yes.
So I think we did a really good job. The fact that it sold out, and this, I just got done talking to Ann Stone, and she
Yes.
said this is the highest attendance she's ever remembered.
That's
and I'm like,
amazing.
I've been doing this off and on for 10 years,
Yeah.
and she said this was the biggest. And I was like, I remember rooms, probably my first year or two when I attended, and the room seemed so big and I seemed so small, and I was like, just nervous to even be in the room or at a
Yes.
table with people for
Yes.
the round tables or the discussions. Like, I'm not worthy. And like Wayne's World moment, like, we're not worthy. But the fact that it felt like, now we just walked in and
Yes,
you did a practice run,
just did
and
a
I was
practice
like,
run.
this is it? Like, did I get that big or did the room get small? I don't know, but I felt like
you've grown into your shoes. Is
I'm
what's
like,
happened.
this isn't intimidating. I was worried. Like, I am also, so you were doing a promo snack on Monday.
Yep.
I am on a panel, and I'm also the moderator on a panel on Tuesday. And so I'm like,
It's
public
manageable.
speaking is still not my jam. Like, you can make me karaoke in a bar after a bunch of cocktails, and I can power through that. But stone cold sober in front of 150 women and peers,
we know.
trying to teach people that should be teaching me things, it's a little
You're
humiliating.
You're gonna do so good. I'm so proud of you. You're
So-
gonna do amazing.
So that's what we're up to, you know.
Yeah, it's very exciting. So yeah, I'm super excited. I'm excited. It starts tonight, and the kickoff now.
Yeah,
It's great.
super big shout out to Pat Dugan and Brittany.
Yes.
Brittany David from Snugs. They are both Women of Achievement Award winners. So obviously,
good.
by the time this airs, this is a little bit late because of the way our dates drop. But so proud of these ladies, and I can't wait. I've already met so many new ladies that I'm so excited, and I had to break myself away to come record, and I was like, oh my God, I don't want to stop talking to you. You're awesome. Like, can we be best friends?
It's going to be so good. And I need to make sure that I carry my badge, like I wear my badge. Yeah. I'm so bad about that. And that I have business cards, because there are so many, like just even in the lobby, I'm like, I don't know any of these people.
Yep.
So it's good. That just means we've been doing this a long time. And one little factoid, and we'll get on with our podcast, but this is where I met you.
I know.
It was in Scottsdale.
Camelback Mountain.
Yes.
It was 125 million degrees.
It was so hot, but I don't remember the years. I'm a little confused on the years.
I don't either. So.
Yeah, it was a long time ago.
Other people that have been to that year,
they'll remember it was so hot. But we, a fun factoid, we drank the hotel, and this is a big, it's a big property. We drank them out of bubbles. Not just Amelia and I, but
yes,
we drank them out of bubbles. They're like, I'm sorry, we don't have any more for you. Well, can you get some more tomorrow? Nope.
Nope.
We want you gone.
Yeah.
No more bubbles. So fun times. I'm really happy to be back in person.
Yep, that's great.
I love it.
Okay, so we've already packed on the what's new. Let's get to the Living with Lori, and I am sure that drinking wine out of a can is definitely part of that. But what else you got for us, girl?
It is. So I have had so many questions about the coffee that I drink, and it is Rise coffee. It's mushroom coffee. It's got incredible benefits for stamina, focus, stress relief, immune support, healthy digestion, anti-inflammation. Inflammation.
What does
that say?
Does it say inflammation?
Inflammation. Sorry. And I only had 2 sips of my drink.
Word.
So you can go to risesuperfoods.com, and it's RYZE superfoods.com. And if you enter Lori Bolton all together, as most people say it anyhow, all together, it's one word, you'll get a discount, a really nice discount. So again, risesuperfoods.com. and enter the discount code Lori Bolton, all one word, and it's mushroom coffee. So let me just tell
Can
you.
I open this?
Sure.
Okay, hold this and keep talking. I just want to show the folks.
Yeah. So it's not going to be
Smell
like
it.
your Starbucks mocha frappuccino with whipped cream with chocolate drizzled on the inside.
Well, nothing about that is healthy.
No. This still has about 48 grams of caffeine. And so for people that drink coffee and say it upsets their stomach, this is definitely not going to upset your stomach. This is truly made with mushrooms, 6 different mushrooms.
So there's really no smell. And I just wanted to see if it was like gritty or chunky, but
it blends beautifully.
I don't know if I can show that on camera. Yeah, it's ground.
1 tablespoon, there's 30 servings, so a bag gets me a month unless I decide to have more than 1 cup a day. You can also ice this. The way I like it is I have a little mini frother. So in the morning, I'll pour my hot water after my lemon water. I'll make some hot water, put a tablespoon in, I'll froth it, and then I'll add some oat milk to it. Really, really nice. But again, it's not meant to be a foo-foo. It's really just good for your overall health. So
And it helps with inflammation. That's always the biggest thing for me, like inflammation.
Yeah.
Like I wake up and my ankles feel sore a lot. And I'm like, why am
Gosh,
I so
what have
old
you
that
been
I wake up?
doing?
Like I don't have water weight. I don't have cankles. Like
No, you don't have cankles.
I don't have cankles. I still have
No.
good ankles,
Yes.
but I wake up and I step down it and I get out of bed and I'm like,
You should try this.
Oh,
I'm actually giving this bag to
Try
Sarah.
she's not gonna find it. Nope. Sorry, sir.
We can
Peace
take
out.
a table. Yeah, we can take a tablespoon out for you.
I'm
but
stealing it and she can't catch me.
I had, even from the last episode that dropped, I had so many people reach out to me just wanting more information on the mushroom coffee. It's I like it. I love it actually.
All right.
So
Awesome. Okay.
so mushroom coffee, Rice Superfoods, Lori Bolton's your discount code.
I'm gonna steal a few swaps of that in my
I have a
plastic cup
over
and
here
try
for you.
it in the morning because I do really want to try it because especially
Hi, thank you.
traveling and having adult beverages and being on the airplane, like swelling is a real thing, and that's the biggest thing. Like when you have alcohol, especially wine, or you're traveling, you just feel swole all the time, and not swole is like I've been pumping iron. Like, hello, I'm Arnold. A different type of swole, like.
Like
I'm a puffer
twice
fish.
now. You're a puffer
I'm
fish.
a puffer fish. Like
you have to drink your water. You have to drink lots
I do,
of water.
and I also drank this special electrolyte that does not have sugar in it on the airplane to like try to.
Good. You're already
myself.
starting. You're already starting to prep for your.
Okay, so Mom did. I haven't done anything failure-ish. Me and my daughter did finish our class. I didn't get to take. It was only 3 classes.
I was gonna say that was so fast.
I know it was just a 3-week class, and I didn't get to take the 3rd one. There's family things going on. I don't want to get into it on here, but all I will say is love your children, hug your children, tell everybody you know you love them. And then if you love them, set them free. So my other part of my mom did is that I left my children alone this week.
Oh, for how long?
Till I get back on Tuesday.
This is like Ricky and Lucy. Wait a second.
So my husband, Ted, had to fly to New York on, I don't even know what day it is. He flew out on the weekend, on Saturday morning or whatever. And then I left Sunday morning. So the kids are alone Monday and Tuesday. No, Sunday and Monday night. The kids are alone Sunday and Monday night, and then he gets home early in the day Tuesday. I get home super late Tuesday night. This is the first time we've ever left them. Like, legit, other than if we, like, went to dinner with people, never left them.
So
Parties are not a worry.
So
like,
you went from, like, leaving them to go to dinner to, like, there was
overnight for 2 days.
There was no in between. You left them now overnight for 2 days.
We went balls out.
Yeah. So do they have somebody they can call in an emergency? I'm sure you have a list. Like you probably have like a book.
Yeah. I mean, you know, I live in a compound.
Yes.
So
you live in a compound.
Grandpa, aunts and uncles, 5 of them live less than a mile.
Excellent.
My daughter already has all the numbers. I went through my son's cell phone, made sure he has everyone's numbers, put everyone on call. Hey, Brittany, come on over here, be on our podcast. The one and only queen, Brittany David, is walking this way.
And she's got, it looks like healthy. She's got coffee, a salad.
And she looks like you. Come around to the camera.
Hi.
Come sit on the couch with us, Brittany.
Hi.
Say hi to the people. Hi. How's it feel to be the woman of achievement?
That's amazing.
Why you put me on the spot?
I know
That's
how much
amazing.
you love to be in the spotlight,
Yeah.
and I know how you seek your
Mhm.
spotlight.
Yeah.
So proud of you.
No, I'm getting really warm right now.
I know. I'm so proud of you.
You're not peeing, are you?
No.
No.
Okay, just making that back.
She's sitting in my seat. She better not be.
I wanted to give you like a little tiara, but I was like, oh, she'll be way too embarrassed to give her like a little, maybe a Burger King crown.
And you know, besides the woman of achievement, she's also now president of Snugs. So
I am not. That is fake news.
It's not fake news.
It is fake news. No, I'm in my same position.
No, you are not.
Yes,
You got
I am.
escalated.
No, I am CRO. I am not president. That still belongs to Brandon Mackey.
Okay, you
Do
heard
not
it here.
spread fake news
Listen,
like that.
folks, that's not true. She is, however, one of the 2 women of achievement for women's
Yes, she is.
leadership, and well deserved, girl.
So proud of you. So proud of you.
Way to be a badass, and I know you're not a badass seeker. You're a secret sleuth.
I know. I like to be
You're like a ninja. You sneak
I
out.
do too. I like to be.
You're the best one
Under.
because you like.
You're so good.
You're under radar. You're like, I'm not anybody. Don't look at me.
I like to be under the
Look
radar.
at
Me
It's a
too.
fun place to be.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
The
too
lower the
bad.
better.
You're online now with all
Oh.
3 followers.
Hi.
Me and my mom and your husband
Yes.
and now maybe your mom. Like all 3 followers. Hi, mom.
I love it.
I want to bust your party. I just want to come say hi.
Hi.
Oh, you're good.
Let's see what we fit.
Bye. So cute.
Bye.
The world famous
so funny.
Brittany David.
She's so funny.
from
Okay.
Snugs.
Well, next time we chat, I'll let you know if my kids survived. I'm pretty sure they have. I've talked to them multiple times. It's all good. And
So amazing. I'm going to be checking in with you too. Like, have you heard from them? Do you have like on their phone, like you know exactly where they're at?
Oh yeah, I do. I have tracking.
Yeah.
But I'm not literally
you're so
none
good
of that
kids.
I'm worried about. Like my daughter had dance camp for the past 3 days. She just got out of it. Like today we're on here. Finished the 3rd day and she was doing 12-hour days, and then she got home expecting to nap. She got called into work. She's waitressing. So my son called me and he's like, my daughter's so sweet. She asked if it was okay if she went to work because she didn't want to leave her brother
But that's,
alone.
like,
and
so
she was like,
good.
I got called in. Can I go to work? And I was like, yeah, girl, you got to make that money.
Yeah. You with those jeans you want? You gotta go. Yeah.
No, with the trip she wants.
Oh
Not-
yes. I
Not the
forgot about
clothes,
that.
but the trip.
Yes.
So yeah.
Yes.
Anyways,
That's amazing.
So-
So we'll see how this goes. What'll be for our next episode?
yeah, I'm sure they're fine.
I'm sure they're fine.
I'm not worried about them. Partying is not a thing like most parents. It's just we live in the middle of nowhere, so it's more scaredy cat. Like I was a
Ooh, I
scaredy
would be
cat when I
scaredy
moved
cat.
out there.
Yeah.
I think they're fine. They're gonna play video games or watch Netflix.
They're gonna be fine.
and they're gonna pass out
And stay up
feel
late.
like not even know.
Yeah. Exactly.
Exactly. Not even know. Okay, so
I
we
love
met
it.
a hero, our lovely and talented Brittany David.
Oh.
But we have another nominator for the unsung promo hero, and that is none other than Jill. I always want to say Jill Biden. It's not Jill Biden. It's Jill.
It's
Vegan.
Jill Began.
Vegan. I know, but Jill Biden sounds really freaking cool if we had her. Instead, Jill Vegan. Here we go. PPAI. Let's hear it.
Hi, my name is Jill Began, and I'm the Professional Development Manager at PPAI. When asked about my heroes, I thought about the many volunteers. You all are so dedicated at helping make this industry even more amazing than it already is. Whether it's serving on a board or a committee, a task force or a work group, you all are so busy, and that is an understatement, and yet you still make the time to come together and help make our community more impactful and knowledgeable and stronger in so many different ways. And for this, I say thank you. You are appreciated, and you are all my heroes.
Thanks,
So
Jill.
nice.
And thank you to all the volunteers. I know there's
It's a lot.
tons of committees and tons of groups that make all of this happen, and it's amazing. So
That's how it goes around. And I think, speaking of volunteers, don't we have an event on Tuesday night where we're giving back to the community? We're packing
We
bags.
do. So there's the Woodland Project that we are doing here at Women's Leadership. So the Woodland Project is basically helping people that need assistance. They might need a safe place to stay
Yes.
from multiple reasons. And so we are packing care packages for when they
Love it.
check into the Woodlands, because they get like a little apartment.
Yes.
And then we're doing care packages for when they're on their own feet and they're able to check out. So
So much.
it's going to be pretty cool, and I can't wait to hear. And we have someone from the Woodlands Project coming to speak to us to tell us a little bit more about what the services they do here
Amazing.
locally. But yeah, it'll be a really cool thing, and we all get to socialize while we pack goodie bags.
I love it.
And there may be drinks and food involved. And shout out to the local supplier, Storm Creek. They have been incepting all the donations and we are going to their facility to pack everything and box it up, because the charity does not have the warehouse space to be able to store all the amazing things. So we're going to pack it all up, and then they're going to come take it. So thank you to everybody. Awesome.
So good.
Okay. Guilty pleasures.
So I binge watched Colton. I think it's just called Colton, or it's not.
Colton Underwood,
the football player.
Gay
Yes.
Bachelor.
Yes.
That didn't know he was gay when he was on The Bachelor.
Yes.
I haven't seen it, but tell me all
So
about it.
it's on Netflix, and I binge watched it like a couple times. I don't know, 7 episodes, but he ends up interviewing on the Today Show, I believe.
Okay.
And it was, huge, because he was a professional football player, then went on The Bachelorette, or The Bachelor.
I don't know how much field time he got. Let's just preface that by professional
don't
football.
know.
He was on the roster for a team. I'm not even sure which team.
I don't know
But
either.
okay.
Anyhow, so
He also didn't know which team.
You didn't? No, that was a good one, Amelia. Oh, that was a good one.
He went. He was the bachelor looking for the bride to be.
Yes.
Went through the show, and then a year later realized he was not, in fact, looking for a lady.
He wasn't looking for a lady.
Lad.
Yes, and he says, like, from the age of 6, he knew he was different. And so his dad, in one of the episodes, is with him, and they're in New York getting ready to do this interview on the Today Show. And his dad asked him, I forget the girl's name that he was serious with, but he said, if you would have done a proposal, would you have gone through with the marriage? And he said yes.
Yeah.
So wow, that just had to have been so freeing to be able to live your truth, right?
It's a hard. I have family members, young, and I have lots of friends that they came out at all different times. A lot of times in college.
Yeah.
And before that, you don't know, so you explore and you figure out. But yeah, it's never easy. So
never easy. And the one thing that I found interesting too is that he is a man of God.
Mm-hmm.
And when he called his preacher to discuss this with them, and it was basically, in a nutshell, this is not okay. So he had to he did find somewhere else to worship that was supportive of the lifestyle. So yeah, it's just interesting. It was very real and raw, and again, he's living his truth, which I think is amazing. Took a long time to get there.
Well, we just had Pride Month, so to anybody watching, you do you, and that's all that matters.
Exactly.
Live
100%.
your truth and your authentic life.
Yes.
And the rest will fall into play. And the hate is gonna hate.
And they hate everything.
To say Tay Tay. To quote Tay Tay. And the hate is gonna hate.
And she hasn't even drank that much to be singing karaoke yet. So maybe
but
tonight.
The people that love you will love you, and
yes,
if the people in your life don't love you, you find your family. That's what we all do.
100%.
You're born with your blood relatives, but I think you can pick your forever family. And I know many times over, I've picked my friends' family like their fathers and been like, I love you. Can you be my dad? And not in a creepy way. Not can you be my daddy? And they will say, oh, hey, it's my extra daughter. And I'll be like, hey, Dad. It's awesome. So you know,
Yes, and
you're born
I
with-
agree with you.
You're born with blood, but you pick your family, and you can't pick your family. So, okay, we're getting way too deep.
I know, we're like,
moving on.
and I was like, and you're my family.
Okay, so I'm gonna
Tell
creep
me.
it out.
Yeah, tell me.
So my new binge has been a series called Black Mirror. It's on Netflix.
Okay.
It's very sci-fi, like Twilight Zone-esque. So there's 6 episodes. When it very first came out, I tried to watch it and I just couldn't like get around it. I was like, I don't get it. I'm not smart enough. I don't like it.
That was me with Bridgerton.
I just watched an Amy Schumer comedy series, so sorry if I sound a little like whiny. But it's really good. So I did skip the first season, so I've bopped all over the place. The great thing is there's 6 seasons, but every episode is completely unique. So it does not matter where you start and stop.
Oh, it
They're
doesn't.
all
So it doesn't take.
1
It doesn't.
hour, 45-minute stories, and they blow your mind.
And they don't tie together at all.
Mm-mm.
It's not
No,
like putting.
it's not a soap opera. So
Okay.
you can like just literally
I love
just put it on a random play like you
I
would
love
an
it.
old school DVD
Yeah.
and just be like, boop. But they make you think, and a lot of them are very technology driven, where you're like, oh my God, could that happen? Is that a thing?
I'm
Like,
sure.
Are these take over? Is this how people look?
Oh
Is
my
this like
gosh. Oh my gosh.
it's
Well, the
it's
Jetsons had it right
scary.
however many years ago. I mean, we're not far away. Right?
Oh, good old George and Rosie.
Yes.
Love those people.
There's Mr. Del Dunham.
Dale Denham, president of PPAI, and the only man standing at a women's leadership conference.
Who's
I
not
hope-
going to get stuff thrown at
I
him?
hope he is scared for his life. Dale, how do you feel?
I feel honored, to be able to be here. I have been here before, and people welcome me. It's very, very nice, but it is still very awkward.
Is it?
Yeah, because I feel like I want to be here to support the group,
Right.
but I also feel like at times you don't really want a man around.
You're
So
not.
it's trying to find that place. And I think one of the interesting things about that is being a older white male, I always feel accepted. So this is kind of a good place for me to feel like what it's like when you're not the majority.
Yeah.
You have
Okay.
daughters, right?
I have 2 daughters and 2 sons.
Okay, so you're equal. Do you know what mansplaining is?
Oh, yes, I do.
And you know not to do it.
Well, let me tell you why you shouldn't.
So if you want to survive this week, rule number one, don't mansplain. I think
All right,
I've learned that.
I can do that. Keep my mouth shut is the other way to say that.
Look pretty.
That I can't.
Yes, you always look
That-
great. You always look
That's
great.
what I tell my husband sometimes. Just be there and look pretty. You don't need to talk. Just be pretty.
Sometimes if we keep our mouth shut, we are prettier.
You will learn a lot. I'm not a man, but I'm just assuming as a man in a woman's world, sometimes you learn a lot of things or have a lot of insight that you might not have been privy to in a normal
Yeah, I think
man environment.
I think the speakers speak to the audience a little differently, and I think the audience shares a little differently.
Mhm.
But I really did grow up with 2 older sisters, very strong mother. My wife's very strong, so I have strong women leadership at PPAI, both on the board as well as the staff. So I'm surrounded by strong women, so I'm constantly learning.
You're
from
good.
women.
You're good.
Yes.
You got,
I
and
love
you
that,
have a
though.
strong backbone yourself because you know how to take
Yes, that.
constructive criticism, is what we like to call it.
And having 2 14-year-old daughters is
Oh.
teaching me a whole new
Oh
aspect
my
of that. So,
goodness.
yes.
Oh my goodness.
Bless you, sir. You're gonna need it.
Well, I'll let you get back to the rest of your podcast.
Oh my gosh, thanks
for
for
having me.
joining.
Oh, Taylor's staying, by the way, though.
Make sure you put her back without breaking her when you're
I'll put her
done.
back.
We'll put
Well,
her back.
you're the one that, if she gets, listen, folks, if she get broke, we have it on camera.
If she get broke.
He was back bending her behind
Oh, yeah.
this couch. It's all him.
He's trying to make her dance.
Yeah,
Well, we're sorry you're not here, but I'm sure they'll bring you the best of it afterwards. So.
Yes.
absolutely. Thank you, Dale.
Thank you so much.
Look at us. Look at us landing all the professional. Look at us. We're like ET online, bringing all the. Who are you wearing? What are you doing? Asking serious questions.
Oh my gosh, it was so nice. We had like 2 guest stars that were like, women of achievement and the president of PPI. I mean, we're done.
And look, Taylor Swift is standing behind me.
Taylor Swift.
And in case you all didn't know, I got my Sorry to do my hair too. But I have my Throw to Beyonce on my shirt. Who runs the world? Girls.
I
Who
know
runs
she
the
made
world?
the shirt. I need to get one done.
I didn't make it. Etsy.
Etsy made it.
Thank you, Etsy. You awesome.
So good.
All right, we are
Yeah,
all over the place. And
Thank
not on
goodness
normal
with our
spectrum, and
no, I don't get to get tortured on this episode because we
Yeah,
used
we're
it.
not
No,
gonna-
I
no,
love
Dale-
it.
Dale
Thank you,
took your
Dale.
time.
Thank you, Dale.
Dale saved you.
I love
but
it. No
you.
acronyms, no family
Yeah.
feud. It's so good, but so fun, Amelia. I'm so happy to be spending the next couple days with you.
You know, we get to hang out.
I love it so much.
Sorry,
Makes me happy.
She's falling
I
out.
know.
But all right, well, we will see you all next time. Don't forget to comment on your guilty pleasures. Please tell me something binge-worthy. It's summer season, and
Yeah, but
TV
there's a writer's strike.
sucks.
You know that, right? There's a
Well,
writer's strike.
We could write because we're freaking funny.
You're funnier than I am.
We could just
You are
entertain. I mean, I'm the less raunchy Amy Schumer, so later tonight I might be telling stories. No, I could do it, but I could only be an Amy Schumer if nobody I do ever watch. Like, I can say all that stuff, but I don't want to say it in front of people I know because,
Yeah.
that's why she gets paid the big bucks, because she will say the things that I'm too afraid to say in front of people.
I love it.
Anyways, we love you all. Thanks
Yes,
for tuning
thanks
in.
for watching. Thank you, Totally
Comment. Thank you, Totally Bamboo. Promo.
Oh, yes,
That's how
Totally
you
Bamboo
go.
promo.
Totally Bamboo promo.
Yes.
.com
That's
to
how you
find
find us, David and I.
everything. Order that family tree.
It's
No
so
matter
cute.
how many branches you have. And then tune in again on July 28th. Holy crap, the year is almost over.
Seriously, Amelia.
But July 28th, my kids are going to be back to school in 2 weeks.
That's my, I don't know what's, the year is gone.
Oy vey.
Oy vey.
Taylor, what do we say? What does Taylor say?
I don't know.
What's the song? Because we are never, ever, ever getting back
Poor
together.
Daryl has to edit this. Don't edit
Lori
that out.
doesn't know.
I don't know.
We are never getting back together. We are never, ever, ever getting back together.